Hi guys, it's me, Teresa Perrin. I just wanted to bring you a very quick update tonight because Redbox and Revlon have really good potentials to have a short squeeze, especially if the market continues to be risk on. They are both very heavily shorted stocks. Redbox does have its shareholders meeting tomorrow regarding the vote for the CSSE merger. Guys, this is a technical vote, so unless something's changed within the companies, plan on it passing. That's already understood because they have controlling ownership, and whatever they vote will be what the reality of the situation is. However, that does not mean this play is done, especially with this market being risk on and the cost to borrow being as high as it is. In my opinion, they're in a liquidity crisis. Look at all the tickers that are running. They're in trouble. The cost to borrows on these are through the roof. When they are holding these very heavily shorted, high interest, high cost to borrow rates, that's taking away money from them that they could be using for other plays because, it's even though they seem to make it an endless liquidity cycle with the amount of shares they have, they still have to answer to someone. And when they get recalled or they get margin called, which there's tweets all over Twitter, if you take a look about major hedge funds getting margin called, they're going to have to look to offload these positions that have a very high short interest because it's costing them a lot of money to continue to hold them. And these are two of the biggest short interest plays in the market. So don't freak out if tomorrow they do try to heavily short Redbox. It wouldn't shock me, but stranger things have happened. And I did notice that the 13 SMA is starting to cross above the 20 SMA on the daily chart, which is a very bullish indicator, guys. So I expect tomorrow to be the last day of the manipulation in this, if they are even able to do that. So real quickly, I just want to give you the Ortex update, and that's it for tonight, guys. It's been a long day. It's my daughter's birthday, so I just wanted to bring you a brief update. So nothing I say is financial advice. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, we're going to start with Revlon. Currently, the short interest is still very high, although they did do some covering today. It's at 60.78%. Today, they borrowed 400.3 thousand shares and returned 1.04 million shares. So that was a decrease of 643.8 thousand shares, which, guys, obviously they borrowed it and then the stock price shot up and it immediately got shot down. So how are they doing that? I don't know. They had a free day today with failure to delivers, but tomorrow is another story. Because they do have them due again tomorrow, guys. And you can go on Fintel and look for that. I'm sorry I don't have time to do that tonight. But I did want to just give you the update with the short interest. And the cost to borrow is still at 369.36% for a max. And a average 321.72%, minimum of 4.33%. Moving on to Redbox, they are still on the threshold, guys, and the short interest increased today. Not a surprise considering they shorted it again today to bring the price down. Currently, it's at 80.76% short interest, which was an increase of 1.18%. And they borrowed 36.1 thousand shares and only returned 1.5 thousand shares, guys. That's an increase of 34.6 thousand. The cost to borrow max was 903.41% with an average of 728.41% and a minimum of 628.59%. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Have a good night, everyone. Oh, and a reminder, in case you didn't see my other videos, the CPI data is coming out on Wednesday. So tomorrow should be a very volatile day. I am expecting the CPI to be good news. So hopefully that makes the market even more risk on. We'll see what happens, but be prepared. I expect a lot of volatility tomorrow. So just be very careful out there. And I did also want to give a bonus ticker to those of you that stayed to the end. Keep an eye on Excella tomorrow. The short interest is up to 60%, guys. So and I think it's on it's on the threshold list again tomorrow. So that being said, things are starting to get juicy in Excella, and I think we're going to get a run real soon. So add that to your watch list. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful night.